is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in to this video / broadcast right now. My name is Danny ColdBlood, aka MusicVidiot, and I am here in the wonderful world of Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, and I want to talk to you guys about something very, very interesting that we've talked about before, and it has to do with the Infinite 8 Killer. Now, in the game, there is speculation of who this guy could be. They say it might be this man named Merl Abrams. We don't know for a fact, but I believe getting to the bottom of the fucking Infinite 8 Killer could be what we need to solve the Chiliad Mystery. It would give us a definite boost in the whole entire mystery itself. I truly do believe that. So I'm going to go over a couple things and tell you why. I'll give you my little speculation, my little 2 cents, my theory, if you will, and you guys can tell me what you think. Now, I've heard a lot of different people say it could be Lester, it could be Trevor. You know, I think that it's a copycat killer of somebody else. And we're going to get a little bit into this here. And let me know what you guys think in the comments for sure. Over here, at this location, this is where it all begins. Right here it says, suspected killer, Merl Abrams dies in prison. Merl Abrams, the suspected Infinity Killer, passed away last night in Bolingbrook Penitentiary while awaiting trial for abduction and torture. Abrams, 57, was suspected to be responsible for the Infinity Murders, a series of disappearances that happened GTA5 years ago. Police believed the 8 victims were all single young men killed while jogging, were all murdered by the same person, and had circumstantial evidence linking Mr. Abrams to the victims. No bodies were ever found, and Abrams never confessed, although he did admit to a weird obsession with the number 8. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and take us to a location down the road. If you noticed, I was talking about Christmas being important yesterday. By the way, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you had a great one. Now, Christmas is one of the holidays that they really go all out for. Rockstar really goes all out on Christmas here. As you can see, we're in a snow winter wonderland here. Another holiday that they seem to do a little bit above and beyond for is Halloween. And I believe that that is definitely not just for fun. I think that there's a little bit more to it. I think it has something directly to do with this mystery. I mean, of course it's fun, but also I think they're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Did I go to the wrong house? Yeah, I did. It's over a block. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so down the road here, and you'll see how this connects to other things that I've talked about in the mystery as well. Okay, not only is it dealing with something that I'm going to bring up in a minute here, but it goes back into Rockstar's past, because the names of the streets, okay, I told you guys about the names of things. They're important. The names of the roads that we're on are important, alright? We're on Armadillo Avenue right now, okay? Armadillo, a location in Red Dead Redemption, going back to Rockstar's past. Once again, it is no coincidence that this is located on Armadillo. There will be 8. And this is going to be a relevant topic in my video, guys, that I'm coming out with. I told you I'm going to put it in different parts. So I figured I'd highlight a couple of the main parts and go over them a little bit more in detail as separate videos like this, so you guys have a good understanding, so I don't have to focus too much on the precursors when I want to get to the main point. So thank you for joining. Thanks for jumping in. I hope everyone's doing great. My Dixie Normal, Normus Atheist, what's up? X-Killer Son X, my Dixie, what is going on again? I'm just reading the names off the side. Thank you guys all for jumping in. As you guys can see, there's a ton of 8s. This guy is obsessed with the number 8. Because, you know, 8 is just infinity stood up. On the shelf in here, we got what appears to be organs or bodies or mutations. Definitely some sort of like organism, like something was living and now it's not, and whoever decided to put it in a jar. Okay, not only is that creepy, but that is definitely sadistic and serial killer like. There is so many clues to find, guys, and this ties directly into story mode, and we're gonna go to story mode, and I'm gonna show you guys something here. When this first was found, and we're going to go to the location I'm talking about right now. When this was first found, people were, whatchamacallit? They were saying that this was something else. And I kind of believed it too. I've even pundits, what I'm going to pun it in a second here. I'm going to tell you guys, wait till I get here. But I've even done it myself. I've called it this myself. And I don't think so anymore. And a couple things happened that made me change my whole perspective on the situation. Alright? And I think that's one of the reasons why Rockstar stresses perception a lot and perspective. Because you might be sold on one way, one answer, one thing, one idea, and you ain't getting anywhere. They want you to kind of take a step back, take a breath, look at things differently. Maybe your theory will change. Maybe it will be completely dropped, and a new one will start in a better and possibly better progression here. We have these rocks in Sandy Shores, okay? You guys know this location. There is 8. Let's go over to this one first. It's not just one of these little mountain of rocks. There's a bunch of these that have the clues written all over them. Where are they? There's 8 just like randomly written and scribbled on these rocks, just like they were in that house that we were just at. And this clue, come on, where the fuck are they? Ah, here they are. Here's one. Okay, for example, here we got 8. We got the infinity sign, which is just infinity stood up. And then we got this. Let me stand on a rock and use my... Yeah, let me give the rock the peace sign first. That works. So, it says, they want me, they can have. Okay, but they'll never get my people, even though I shall leave them sign enough where they put me. Now, when this first came out, we were all, like, all the hunters, all the people that were just looking for Easter eggs were all going crazy over this stuff, right? And the thing is, it doesn't seem like there's many focus on it anymore. I mean, there is a few people out there. Oh, look at that. Northern Lights. Northern Lights out there. What a beautiful scene. Anyway, all those people out there, I mean, there is some people out there that are still involved in this. I'm one of them. And so sometimes somebody will bring it up and I'll love it and I'll get into a great conversation with them. But this is something that even if I've talked to you personally about before, okay, with this topic, this is going to be something that I've not brought up yet, because this is something that I just realized. And I'm going to bring my sources into the video. There is other video games out there that brought me to this conclusion, because I couldn't believe what I seen. And that goes to show you that there's other forms of media that seem to follow the same theme at times. Like, there's a lot of movies and video games that kind of do enlightenment during the same kind of like time of our lives. Like the past 5 years, we've been seeing alien movies or zombie movies. We got waves through our life that we see, like certain movies come out in like groups. Okay, so then when we see something like mysteries in games, I'm starting to see them a lot more now. And I'm not sure if the Chiliad Mystery sparked this or not, but like that No Man's Sky game, the guy that made that even said that he was blown away by the community of the Chiliad Mystery and everything, and that kind of got him to want to do it himself in his game. So don't think that just because one game has a mystery that another one can't. They're definitely going to be different games with different things in them, and some of them might even be Easter eggs of each other that could possibly help each other. Okay? Now look at this location, guys. We don't have words right here that we can really see. The snow is kind of covering this up. If you look down at this, right, you can see it, but you kind of can't. You kind of can, but you kind of can't. And it's funny because it didn't cover up the last rock. You guys seen how the last rock was completely visible? But this one isn't. Why isn't it? I think that that's very strange. Let's go ahead and jump into single player. What's up, Nerd for the win? What's up, Paul Curie? How you guys doing today? Thank you so much for jumping in. I really do believe, guys, that if we get to the bottom of the Infinite 8 Killer, that it's going to definitely be a stepping stone in the ultimate staircase of this mystery. I really, truly believe that that's what we need. What do you guys think? Do you think that the Infinite 8 Killer is needed at all? Or do you think it's just a separate little thing? Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you why. I'm not going to just say that. I'm going to back it up. And I'm going to tell you why. Alright? First of all, I'm going to tell you who I think it is and why. And then I'll go into the details, because otherwise I'm going to blow my own spot up here. Hold on a second. Let this load. What's up, Rise again? What's going on, Light Gun Gamer? How you guys all doing? Happy holidays. Trippy, you think that it needs to be solved, huh? I do too, man. So we're gonna go back to that rock. What's up, Crit I Kill? How you doing, buddy? Yes. Man, I didn't see your whole comment, but I see that you mentioned Manhunt up there. Thank you for that. Yes. Carcer City. Okay. Manhunt. Rockstar Games. And we have Michael doing the Paleto Bay heist mission thing, talking about how, you know, they're all talking about their first gigs and everything when it came to doing heists and stealing and everything. And Michael did his in Carcer City. Direct link to Manhunt serial killers. I like that you mentioned that. Whoever that was, thank you. Okay, well, we can see it now. Don't know why it covered up that stone online and it didn't cover up the one over there. I don't know. But right here, it says 1 is done, 2 was fun, 3 tried to run, 4 called mom, 5's not alive, 6 is Nix, 7's in heaven, 8 won't wait. 6 is Nix. Nix, I looked up, that means none. Okay, so 5 looks like the last one that was killed, right? 5's not alive, but 6 is none. Okay, so there's nothing for 6. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Alright, so check this out, guys. I thought this, along with many other people, believed that this was a Freddy Krueger Easter egg in its own. And there's no proof that it is even tied to the Infinite 8 Killer or Merl Abrams. But, you know, common sense might do the homework for you and put the connecting pieces in for you, because there's 8s all over the place. So I think it's safe to say that this is definitely connected directly to the Infinite 8 Killer. Okay? Now, this is the thing that I want to go ahead and talk about. Jack the Ripper. I believe this ties directly to Jack the Ripper. First of all, Jack the Ripper did his killings in Whitechapel, London. London is the capital of England. Now, this is definitely something Rockstar would do because of their homeland, alright? This is something Rockstar would definitely love to do. If they can use their fucking roots, they're going to. Straight up, no fucking doubt in my mind. Now, why is this Jack the Ripper? Why would I say that? There's a million serial killers out there. Why not Dahmer? Why not, Ted Bundy? Why Jack the Ripper? Well, first of all, he's a legendary serial killer name. Plus, it's an unsolved mystery. Something that Rockstar would eat up like some cookies on Christmas Eve night. We have letters that were saved from Jack the Ripper. The whole entire 5 killings. Yes, 5 killings that he did. Alright? It says, during the Autumn of Terror, that's what they called it, hundreds of letters were sent to the police and local press, okay? And they were thought to be written by Jack the Ripper, alright? Some of them believed, some people believed that they were hoaxes, but some of those letters, they were thought to be genuine, like that From Hell letter, okay? And the Dear Boss letter. Now, there was even a movie called From Hell, alright? Anyway, you can look online, you can see examples of those, or you can wait for my video. There's going to be an example in that also. Anyway, let me read to you one of Jack the Ripper's letters. 8 little whores with no hope of heaven. Gladstone may save one, then there'll be 7. 7 little whores begging for a shilling. One stays in Heneage Court, and then there's a killing. 6 little whores glad to be alive. One settles up to Jack, then there are 5. 4 and whore rhyme, alright. So do 3 and me. I'll set the town alight. There are 2. 2 little whores shivering with fright seek a cozy doorway in the middle of the night. Jack's knife flashes, then there's but 1. And the last one's the ripest for Jack's idea of fun. Now, is it a coincidence that this is written in that same type of sadistic type of, like, nursery rhyme? Or do you guys think that there's enough coincidences, enough things that could back this up? Now, I'm not saying Jack the Ripper is the killer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a copycat that had to have done it, and I believe it could be Merl Abrams. I don't think that the actual killer of this mystery right here in the game is what we need. I think we have to look into what this is really saying. Okay, Jack the Ripper can hold a lot of clues for us. And if you look into Jack the Ripper, it's kind of crazy because look at the dates. September 27th, 1888. Okay. There was one in August, so that's 1888. Okay, his killings. There's so much. I'm gonna get more into this in my new video, guys. But the dates have a whole bunch of 8s, and it's just too much for me. It's too much for me to put aside. This is definitely something that is the strongest case I've looked at so far when looking into this mystery. And the Infinite 8. I do believe Jack the Ripper is key. Now, Why do I believe this is something that's going to help us with the Chiliad Mystery? Good question, Dan. Let me answer you. Okay, this is why. Jack the Ripper wrote letters. Okay? He wrote letters to the cops. What do we have in story mode that we have to do? We have to find letter scraps. We have to find letter scraps. And why do we have to find letter scraps? What is that going to do for us? That's tied directly to the mystery of Lenora Johnson. Okay? This is some good stuff, guys. This is some good stuff. Let's see if I could type in Lenora. Let's see if it'll show up here. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god. One second, let me pull this up for you guys. This is the Who Killed Lenora Johnson website. A lot of stuff on here. Very interesting. Check it out if you're in to this stuff, okay? But this stuff looks a lot like Jack the Ripper, okay? Some of these killings. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys more. Jack the Ripper carved like V's into their cheeks, and there's carvings of stars into my... So, there's just a lot of things that make me think that this is all tied together. This is all tied into the ultimate Chiliad mystery. I truly believe it. There's just too much coincidences, man. I'm sorry, but there just is. I don't know. I believe it. So anyway, we got letter scripts that's tied directly to a mystery. We have Jack the Ripper type of murders that are in the mystery here from finding the letter scraps. And Jack the Ripper also sent letters to the police. So there's a lot of, like, weaving of a web right there. Okay, not only that, but when we do the murder mystery in this game, okay, with Michael... It's pretty crazy, man. This is so crazy. The reward... Well, one of the things that we have in there in the murder mystery is a letter. Okay? I think that's a little innuendo. Boom. We have a letter. And isn't it funny that the murder mystery is the one, like, mission, I guess if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, that does not have any kind of message or introductory informing us about it. It's just there, and we're supposed to hear like a noise, you know what I mean, that'll indicate that we discovered each clue, and those clues are written kind of like this is. So, and it also takes us to Rockstar's past as well. It doesn't take us to Red Dead Redemption like the street name over there, but it does take us to L.A. Noire, because once it's been solved, we get 2 noir filters for our Snapmatic. Okay? Let me know what you guys think of all this stuff. But it's funny that they gave us noir filters because of L.A. Noire, but also, it's got that old school vibe to it, don't it? It's got that old, like, murder mystery type of look. Alright? Back in, like, 1880, whatever the hell, you ain't gonna have a color. Okay? You ain't having no color pictures, man. You're getting this. This is what you're getting. And this is tied directly to ultimately what I believe is the apocalypse. And I know it doesn't make sense now, but that's why I'm giving you guys a couple stepping stones before I throw the whole staircase at your face. I want you guys to look into this more. Find stuff that I didn't. I can't do this on my own. We're a community. We unite. Okay? We rely on each other to get shit done. I'm giving you all I got. Please give it back. Let's solve this motherfucker already. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to put out the next piece of information and ultimately the final video. Guys, I'll see you in the next video or broadcast. Take it easy. Ta-ta. And, as always, Peace.